All right, everybody. One of the things that I'm enjoying the most about being here at PRI is learning about the different products and just the different machinery that goes in the undercarriage involved with the cars and hot rods that so many of you are building at home. I'm going to have a chat with Steve now, and we're going to talk about drive shafts. See, what is the drive shaft? Why do custom drive shafts actually get made? I need a little bit more education on this because I do need one for my truck as well. What better person than to have Steve here from Performance Driveline?
Yes.
How you going?
I'm good. It's been a great show. Thursday was good. Friday was better. And today's gotten a little sleepy with the weather, but It's been a good show.
It's been very cold here in Indiana, everybody. It has been snowing as well, but it's my first time. I'm not overwhelmed. Maybe a little bit I was. I'm starting to get used to it. There is so much here. So everything that you would need for the automotive industry, it's here.
It is the best racing show on the planet Earth. Anything and everything you can think of is here. You can find it all at the PRI show.
Steve has been working and has been familiar with the drive shafts for over 25 years. So he's the guy who's going to help me understand it and hopefully answer some of those questions for you lot at home who do know what a drive shaft is. But Steve, let's start from the basics and then please show me what you've got here on your booth and tell us a little bit about Driveline Performance as well.
So we build custom drive shafts, I always say, from everything from mom and pop street rods, somebody doing it at home in their garage, up to professional race teams. We do stuff for NASCAR, we do stuff for off-road racing, for offshore boats, autocross, drag racing, circle track, you name it. We can build a custom drive shaft for it. We also have a real big market in the hot rod side of things because of our ability to balance and high-speed balance at that.
Before getting really technical with it, tell us in your words the purpose of the drive shaft.
So the drive shaft basically connects the transmission to the rear differential on the rear-wheel drive cars. Four-wheel drive, there's a front drive shaft and a rear drive shaft a lot of times. We are that connection, that missing link from the transmission to the axle, basically.
It's a very important link.
You don't go very far without one. You go, it's equally bad if you break one.
Yeah.
And, you know, part of what is important is that we get it right. We have to build the right product for the right application.
And when do you need to customize it? When does that become a need or a necessity?
For the most part, customizing really happens a lot because of change of other components. Somebody changes the transmission, it changes the length of the drive line a little bit. So now we have to customize the drive shaft. The other thing is when you add power. You know, we're common in manufacturing for OEM application, 500 horsepower, 600 horsepower, but there's street cars now making 1,000 horsepower. That's where it's really important that we look at custom drive shafts that can handle that kind of power.
It really goes in line with everything else that we have been looking at the channel. Everybody's upgrading those engines, and when you upgrade an engine, you need a training to go along with it.
Yep.
It's just a domino effect.
Exactly.
I love it. Today we're here at the drive shafts. What have you got here in front of us?
I've got a mix of steel drive shafts on this side, 3-inch, 3.5. This is a 4-inch NASCAR drive shaft that has special built ends, a custom tube. It's laser welded, so you almost don't even see the weld on it. And then the very last one is a carbon fiber tube drive shaft, predominantly for racing application. We can do it with seam tube steel, we can do it with DOM steel, we can do it with chrome moly steel. Lots of options.
Okay.
And again, we select the materials or the diameter based on the length and the kind of performance that the vehicle is looking to attain.
Obviously something with NASCAR capabilities, the vehicle, then it needs to be a lot more bigger. And
not real high horsepower, but real high RPM, pushing 10,000 RPM on a relatively long drive shaft.
Okay. What else have you got here?
And then on the other side, I've got all of our aluminum shafts. We've got 3-inch aluminum, 3.5, 4-inch aluminum. This happens to be a 3.5-inch aluminum with a telescoping aluminum spline for some of the new Mustang, Camaro, Challenger application. Again, they're all built and sized based on performance needs, length, stuff like that goes into selecting the right material, the right diameter for the application.
And the ending here is depending on the type of transmission that you've got.
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly. So GM is traditionally a 27 or 32 spline slip yoke. Ford is a 28 and Chrysler is a 30 spline. Why they all had to select different, I don't know, but it's their individuality, yeah.
So tell me about these things. Now, do you just do the complete drive shafts, or do you sell the components as well?
We sell components as well. We design components like this adapter that we built for the 05 and up Mustang is something that we designed and patented, and have had a patent on it since 2006 sort of time frame. We use predominantly Dana Spicer U-joints. We just like them the best. We think that they are the most reliable, they're the best quality. We've had great success with them. We use some Sonics pieces. We've designed our own slip yokes. We hold and have access to a whole mixed product line, depending on the application and what that need is.
And while it is Performance Driveline, but you are not limited to just the races.
We do a ton of street rod stuff, and it's a great market for us. One of the things that we get to say is, we can build race car drive shafts, but we build the street car shafts in exactly the same fashion. It gets the same care, the same balance machines, the same welding techniques to put it all together.
What's one of the things that sets you apart from some of the other drive shaft companies out there?
Really, high-speed balancing is one of the biggest things that we do. We've got a semi-automated welder that keeps our welds very, very consistent, Monday through Friday, morning, noon, and night. But balancing is what really sets us apart. Our balancer will run, I've had it to 9,700 RPM one evening. We balance all of our stuff at least 5,000 RPM. That becomes very important in making sure that we dynamically excite the drive shaft so it moves like it's going to move in the vehicle. We can get a better correction on it, and it also, by changing that balance speed, you really change the imbalance force that's created by increasing speed.
My understanding, it appears as though like with the engines and the transmissions, you dyno it to check it. Mm-hmm. But here with the drive shafts, there's a balancer. Is it a machine?
It's a very, very large machine. It's about 20,000 pounds of machine.
To see that one day.
So I've got a picture of it.
Oh,
you want to see it?
Yeah, I do want to see it. I'm trying to imagine exactly what it is that Steve is telling us, everybody.
So
okay, let me turn this around.
It is a very large machine. That machine base weighs about 15,000 pounds.
So there's the drive shaft there in the middle.
So that is the drive shaft in it. We hold it just like it's held in the vehicle.
Okay.
So we've got the slip yoke here, the pinion yoke there. It is going to spin at 5,000 to 7,000 RPM, and that is what we use to balance the drive shaft. There is some accelerometers at each end, so we read that acceleration data and then do some math on it so that we can determine force to create that imbalance, and then the CBI, the computer, tells us exactly what imbalance it has and what weight we have to put on it to correct for it.
Love it. Do you have drive shafts already in stock, ready to be shipped out, or must they all?
No, they are all being built to order. They're all custom built. Even though we've got some standard recipes for drive shafts, we always custom build them.
And how long does it take?
Our target is 7 to 10 business days.
That's pretty
cool.
So
we stay about 2 weeks time.
Okay.
There's some applications where it might take us a little longer, but on average, we stay in that 2-week window.
That's pretty cool. Now, you definitely know your stuff, Steve. Tell me your connection with the NASCAR. You did that for a long time.
So at one point, we had 98% of the NASCAR business. Truck, at the time, it was Busch and Cup level racing. That was kind of where we first cut our teeth, was with the high-speed balance. We could build and balance a better drive shaft, made drivers happy because they had smooth drivetrain operation. It's been a fun business. It's afforded us the opportunity to go after the street rod market and brag that, we made Richard Childress drive shafts or Dale Jr. Motorsports drive shafts, and we'll make one for you too.
That's pretty cool stuff, everybody. As I'm doing my truck, I'm learning about all the different components involved in the undercarriage, as well as the exterior and the interior as well. And I had no idea about all the stuff that you just mentioned. So I do appreciate that.
You're very welcome.
And I hope that's answered some of your questions. And if you are looking for a drive shaft, then definitely give Steve a call. Steve, tell us that number. I will have it in the description as well. But the best way for people at home to get in contact with you.
248-761-3247. That is the shop number.
And you have an email address?
I do. It's stevr@pdedriveshafts.com.
There you go, everybody. I'm going to have that on the screen as well as in the description. If you've got any questions about drive shafts, then give this man a call.
Happy to help.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot, Steve.
Thank you.
Let's continue.